Assalamu alaikum friends. In this video we will discuss about placentation and its types, and this is the part 5 in the series of morphology of flowering plants. So let's start the video. So first of all, what is placentation? So the arrangement and attachment of ovules within the ovary of gynoecium is called placentation. As you know that gynoecium is divided into three parts: stigma, style and ovary, and ovules are present within the ovary and these are attached with the help of placenta. And the arrangement of ovules, how they are arranged within the ovary, is all related with placentation. So placenta is flattened cushion-like tissue which connects the ovules within the ovary of gynoecium. And now we'll discuss about the types of placentation. So there are several types of placentation such as marginal, exile, parietal, basal, superficial and free central. So one trick to remember these names is that the first letter of first three forms the word map. So you can remember this: M for marginal, A for exile, P for parietal, and 4 or 5 is BS, basal and superficial, and the last one you have to remember this as it is, the name is free central. So the marginal placentation is monocarpellary, in which only one carpel is present, whereas in all other placentations the carpel is compound, or there are more than one carpel, or it is also known as multicarpellary. And these carpels may be free, then it is known as apocarpus, and if they are united then it is known as syncarpus. These are known as apocarpus and these are known as syncarpus. And if it is united in such a way that it is form one locule or one chamber, then it is known as unilocular. And if there is partition or septum inside the ovary and these form 1, 2 and 3 chamber, then it is known as trilocular. So let's start with the first type, that is marginal placentation. So marginal placentation, in marginal placentation ovary is monocarpellary and it that form monolocular or one locule or one chamber. No septum is present. Placenta forms rigid along the ventral structure. This is the ventral structure and this is the dorsal structure of ovary, and the ovules spawn on this rigid, forming two rows. So you can see here two rows of ovule, 1 and 2. Ovules are attached to the placenta which is on the margin. So placenta is present on the margin, and on this space it is known as marginal placentation. Our example of marginal placentation is beans and pea. So you can see here, this is dorsal view, ventral structure, and this placenta, and this is the ovule, and the whole one is one locular or monolocular chamber. So next one is exile placentation. In this, ovary is multicarpellary, as we have discussed earlier, that except marginal placentation all are multicarpellary. So exile placentation is multicarpellary, and syncarpus ovaries are attached or united. Placenta rise from central axis where septa fuse to form exile column, and to which ovules are attached. Here you can see this is the placenta and that arise from the central axis, and these are the ovules that are attached to the placenta. And the example of exile placentation is rose, tomato and orange. So the third one is parietal placentation. It is found in compound unilocular ovaries. Number of placenta compounds to the number of fusing carpel. जितनी carpels होंगी, जितनी carpels fuse हुई होंगी, उतने ही placenta इसमें develop हो जाएंगे. Sometime ovule bearing placenta grow inward to form false septa, and ovules develop to the inner wall of the ovary. This is the outer wall of the ovary and this is the inner wall ovary. And so ovules are attached to the inner wall of the ovary, and these are the placenta and these are the seeds. And the examples of parietal placentation is mustard and cucumber. So the fourth one is basal placentation. Ovary is unilocular, form one chamber. Placenta develops at the base of the ovary. Here you can see placenta develops from the base of the ovary and single ovule is attached to it. And the examples of basal placentation is sunflower and the marigold. The next one is superficial. Superficial placentation also have multicarpellary condition, syncarpous, and form multilocular. Have great number of ovules. Here you can see there are a great number of ovules. Their ovules are many in number that are born on placenta, which develops all around the inner surface of the partition wall. And the example of it is nymphia. And the last one is free central placentation. This is also compound ovary but contain only one chamber or one locule. The ovules are bones on the central axis and free inside the ovary, a scepter absent. It is more like with the exile placentation, but after that the placenta or scepter degenerate in it, and ovules are free within the center of the ovary. And the example of free central placentation is dianthus and primrose. So if this video is helpful for you, so please like and subscribe. Thanks.